Oh, we got to get the stuff out of the way.
Okay, we're here at the Surf City Pier. We're getting our stuff together. We're going to go down and we're going to try to catch some of these puffers and Virginia mullet, whatever they're catching here on the pier today. Looks promising, and we'll see what happens.
Close at 7:30. The pier. Yeah. But they only charged us $5 to get on the fish today, so. Hey.
Okay, once we get down here, we see some skates and rays. We see a couple of puffers. There's a guy that's got a couple of Virginia mullets, and we're gonna find a seat and put our bait on. We brought 2 or 3 different types of bait. We've got some frozen shrimp. We've also got some cut bait, and we've got some dried
they're fun.
oysters that we salted and dried, and see what they'll do. So really? Here we go.
Where you want to fish? Right here? Huh? Yeah. Can you see the bottom? Nope. As long as you can't see the bottom. Oh yeah, 2 stingrays. Yes.
Here, look what you're doing.
Can we go see it
Oh, you can go see them. didn't even bring a good knife.
Also, right here, I did put some brand new hooks on before we got started. It's always good to have new hooks, especially if you're catching puffers. They do have some strong teeth.
Yeah, get one
I
of them
didn't want
cheap
any rusty hooks or
fillet
anything
knives or
out there
something.
to break off or anything like this, but you know, we tried everything, but not a whole lot of luck today. Today was really overcast. It was about 60 to 63 degrees. There was no wind at all, which is good on a day like today. But the fish weren't biting, which that didn't help any.
What are you doing?
So we are getting to the beach again.
Are you watching YouTube?
Carter was having a good time watching his iPad.
I smell a cigar. Oh.
Wendy wasn't having a good time because the fish weren't biting. But in all, it would have been a nice day if we could have caught some fish.
Wow, did you guys catch something yet?
No, we got out here too late. They quit biting. Huh? The ocean's too quiet. Looks like the piers could be nice on the end down there though. They've raised it up. They raised it up and they made a big, got a big round toward at the end down there.
They're still working on the pier because of hurricane flow toward the end of it off. It'll be nice when they get it finished. I wish it was already finished or we would be close to the end. I like fishing closer to the end of the pier, a little deeper water. But we landed where we're at now and that's where we're fishing.
Oh, a puffer.
All blowed up.
Yeah, he's all blowed up. He's a big one too. Huh? Is this your cup?
So here's what it looks like with 5.
Don't turn it over, you'll spill it on you.
See what it looks like with them.
Oh yeah, he's a good one.
Suck that water when it come up. Like I'm gonna break it. Good, great.
The lady beside of us, the two ladies, were catching puffers and they caught maybe 2 or 3 while we were there. I tried to look to see what they were using and, you know, see how they were fishing, and
I don't think they're liking
they were
that,
fishing just
that
like we
butter
were.
Garlic.
They were catching, we weren't. It just depends, I guess, on what hole you're sitting in out there in the ocean. I always like to carry a bottle of Sundrop too. That seems to help. Sprinkle a little to the fishing gods. This time I didn't do that. I probably should have. That could have changed our luck. Also, if you notice, I pulled out a really old rusty knife out of our bag, or out of my box there.
weight.
The rusty knife I always keep in the cooler just so I'll have a bait knife. I forgot all my other knives, so at least I had a bait knife. I gave Wendy a smaller weight. She likes to use a real small reel with a small rod.
Ooh, shrimp, it is
real
still
flimsy.
frozen.
And I think it had a number 3 sinker on it, and I found a number 2 in my cooler there, and I was going to give that to her to put on to see if it made any difference in hers. Of course it didn't, but I would rather see her catch something, or somebody catch something.
Yeah.
Just trying everything.
They might like them oysters. They were good when they were fresh.
I think the biggest reason, and one of the things I'll remember from now on, one of the biggest things is the shrimp we had that we brought had been in the freezer for a little while. It was really old shrimp. I should have probably stopped and bought some new shrimp or some fresh shrimp. I noticed everybody else had fresh shrimp and we didn't. That's probably what could have made a bigger difference also. So this video is more on how not to catch fish instead of how to catch fish, and that's why I made the video, to see what we did, and just by watching it back again while I'm editing, I've probably learned 2 or 3 things already.
What? What you want? You want some shrimp? Shrimp?
Go ahead.
No. Let's cut some of this stuff. It's kind of big. A piece of shrimp on here. Cut the tail off. I think I'm gonna switch back to a 3 instead of a 4. It says made in China. Right on the side of the weight. It's a Chinese weight. Where are you at? All in front of me again?
Straight out.
Yeah, look. Your line's like right there.
Yeah, I threw straight out in front of me, but it's moved.
I think you need to tighten it up or something. Ooh. Huh? The heck? You need new hooks? Yeah, they look kind of used. Uh-oh. He caught a big something. Here.
They were catching so many skates on the other side of the pier, we stayed away from that side. We tried to stay on our side, even though they were catching on the other
That's
side.
what I got. That's what I'm putting on.
I don't
These
think
are
we
rusted.
wanted to try to deal with the skates or stingrays
These
that
are
were
not
biting.
rusted.
We even tried changing weights and
Yeah, it's a
bait
big stingray.
and everything. We just could not catch anything today. Didn't even have a bite. So we were in the wrong seat on the pier. I think we got here too late. Seeing as though they were shutting down the pier about 7:30, they said they weren't going to be open past dark. And we got there about 6, so we fished about an hour and a half. Talked to some nice people on the pier, which is always a good thing. So met some good people.
Yeah.
It's always fun when you have other people to fish with. So get down, support your local piers, go fishing.
Hey, that's oysters. That's dried salted oysters. Trying everything. No, you're not over me. You're just toward me, though. Huh? Yeah. I got one in the box right there. You got a bite. You got a bite.
I always hate that when you leave your pole and walk down the pier a little bit and then your line starts going off, your tip starts going off with a
Tweet,
fish
tweet, tweet.
biting like that lady's did. I just didn't want to leave mine. I should have left it and walked to the end of the pier. I'd have probably had a bite.
Right now, right there. Decide where that bird is. Huh? Yeah.
Getting some little bitty tiny nibbles.
Harder.
It's a stingray.
Yep, another skate. I'm glad they're just on that side of the pier. If I caught a great big one, I think I'd try to eat him. Just to see what they taste like. Huh?
Oh, did you guys catch anything yet?
No.
Why?
Because they're not biting very fast out here. No, you're good.
Well, thanks for watching. This is the end of our video. We have a good time every time we go fishing, and maybe next time we'll catch some fish. But until then, we're out. Tight lines, y'all.